Those who say sweater weather is the easiest extreme are either good players who can't determine the difficulty of levels too easy for them, or people doing it as their first extreme and not having any other extreme completions to compare it to. Therefore, they don't realize that this extreme freaking sucks. So I'm here to demonstrate to you the sweater weather experience, with backup evidence to prove why this is objective and not subjective. The first stage of sweater weather is the discovery phase. It's the phase where you hear about this level and decide to pick it up. You start playing, learn the whole thing, and start getting some runs. During this phase, sweater weather is the greatest level you've ever played. Great song, great deco, great gameplay. For me, in this phase, I got sweater weather in 4 runs. I got 25 from 0, 70 to 100, 48 to 70, and 20 to 50. The second stage is where you play for longer and specifically get the level in 2 runs. For my 2 runs, I got 48 to 100 and 58 from 0.
Oh my god, 48 to 100. I just got 48 to 100. I'm in school right now, so I'm not gonna freak out, but oh my god. Yes, let's go.
At this stage, the level is fun, but for players doing this as one of their hardest extreme demons, there is an urge to take a break. It was so hard to get 1 drop attempt, what makes you think you can get any more? Some ignore this urge and keep playing, so I succumbed to the power and took a week off of sweater weather. The third stage of sweater weather is where things start to go wrong. This stage usually begins when you start getting consistently to the drop and you get your first ending death. Some players might get lucky and fluke the level from there. Others will not and probably die to 89%. Like me, when after I got 61, I flew by everything else a few attempts later and died to this godforsaken ship clip.
No! I died at 89! Oh my god! Oh my god!
This is when the pain begins. This is when sweater weather shows its true colors. The fourth and worst stage of sweater weather is when you find out the gameplay is not good and it's actually the worst thing you ever played. Good players don't experience this because they're so good they don't struggle with the gameplay, and newcomers to extremes think all extreme gameplay is supposed to suck. But the real sweater weather completers who do it as their second or third hardest, or even Vortrox's case, a demon very below him, you notice the pain. You live the pain. You are the pain.
You do not know how bad I want to drop this level. It just isn't fun anymore. When I started it, this level was so fun, but now it's just not.
Finally, after 10 plus ending deaths, and only those who didn't drop the level survive, you beat the level, and it's the most rewarding thing you've felt since your last hardest completion. I already have 2 connecting runs today, by the way. All ready. Done like 20 attempts. Yes! 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 Oh my god, let's go! All I needed was the sleep buff from last night. Yes! Yes! Yes? I beat sweater weather finally. Sorry, did I wake you up?
No.
Okay.
I was up.
I was like...
heard you freaking out.
6? How is this still less than Bloodbath, bro? March 27th. 20... Did I just check if it was 2026? Oh my god, okay. 5 extreme demons! Yeah! And it's still less attempts than Bloodbath. Dang. So now that Sweater Weather is done, I'd like to tell anyone playing, do not play Sweater Weather as your first extreme. Pick anything else. Anything. Accu, crowd control, freaking Bloodbath, bro. Do not play Sweater Weather.